What's going on, everybody? I know it's been a minute. I ain't made no videos. Haven't been really doing much to the truck. I did have a video that was supposed to be coming out. That cow, he's looking. On this truck here. The company reached out, and I'm not gonna mention their name because let me just say, from start to finish, the merchandise they sent was terrible. I don't know if the kit was wrong or what was going on, but it did not fit whatsoever. Everything I did, I had to modify to work. I was at the point where I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to take this junk off and throw it away and order some speed engineering headers and be done with it. Because that already took the stock exhaust manifolds off, and I've already scrapped those things. So I was like, I'm just going to have to order new ones. But I was like, you know what? Let me give some other things some try and see if it's gonna work. So we got it on there, as you can tell. Truck's running. I'll throw a code start up in here as well. That way you guys can hear how it sounds on a code start. Truck doesn't sound terribly bad. The fitment on this stuff is terrible. These long tube headers, like our passenger side went on like great. Driver side, you'd have better luck getting a 4-lug wheel to fit on a 6-lug wheel bearing. Like, I mean, it was terrible. So as you can see, that's still rubbing here, and I've done beat for it to clear the linkage for the steering. I still got to get high heat spark plug wires too, but this side over here. So that was the first thing that was a pain. Then the manifold itself is sitting against the frame down at the bottom. I don't know if it's supposed to do that. Never had headers before. This is my first set, so I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not, but it's sitting against the frame down there. So that was the first thing that was terrible. Then the kit comes with a wire pipe that transitions from the dual to the single. That didn't fit. Had to cut it, put it on, cut it, put it on, because the what is that, a bug? The cross member for the transmission that holds the back of the transmission up, where it transitions from the 2 to the 1 pipe where they both go in to connect, it was hitting the frame, so I had to cut it to make it work. Finally got it on there. And let me just say, this process took almost 2 weeks to get on there, and enough to where I could even start the truck. Then I had to order a 3-inch to 2.5 wire pipe off Amazon because the truck was true dual. So I had to transition it back from the 2 pipes going out to the 1. Got that welded on, and let me just say, it's still got exhaust leaks. But I welded the bottom side and the sides the best I could. So it's just at the top of the pipe where I couldn't see, because the little welder that I got from Harbor Freight, it doesn't have a flexible head attachment that I could put on it to get to the top. But yeah, it's been a nightmare. Like I said, I'm not even going to mention the company's name. I'm going to reach out to them and see if that kit was actually right, because if it's not and they sent the wrong one, then that's one thing. But if this was the right kit for the truck and it fit like that, I'm not going to recommend this to anybody. I would just say go ahead and spend the $328 or $29 on speed engineering and be done with it, because I know their stuff's going to fit properly. I know I was reading some of the comments on, or reviews on this stuff here, and they say they sound a little tinny, like the headers are too thin. I can't really tell. Not right now. I haven't drove the truck long distances. I've only drove it uptown and back a couple times. Still got to take it to the guy that tuned my cam truck, that way he could tune these O2 sensors out, because the check engine light is on, because I don't have the O2s plugged up, because I need extensions as well. So the kit doesn't come with the O2 extensions. So that's another thing. Like, it was terrible. I mean, but for free, you really can't complain too much. But would I suggest somebody else buy these? No, not at all. Not unless this is the wrong kit and I made it work and the actual kit, you know, fits perfectly, then maybe, but I don't think that's the case. But yeah, like I said, we got more stuff coming. This truck here, I got some headlights coming. I got a third brake light coming, which third brake light's gonna look really nice. It was super expensive as well. got to get tires for it. That's the next thing on the list. I want to get some 35s and put on here, and that's going to change the whole look of the truck. Then I got to get the windows tinted again, because I don't know, like, I knew my Ford windows were darker, which I wasn't understanding why. But these here are like 30%, because it's the same darkness as the back windows, and the back windows have never been tinted. And I guess when I took the truck up there to get them tinted, I told him to match the back, which I thought the back were darker. So I got to get them tinted again. I think I'm gonna get the whole windshield done, and I got to get the back glass done as well, because I did it myself, and when I done it, I didn't clean the window too well, and it had, like, you couldn't see it from a view or a video standpoint, but when you get inside of it, you could see there was stuff underneath it. And like when lights were shining in the back, and I looked through my rearview mirror, I could see it in the window. So I ripped that stuff off. So we got to get window tint all the way around, essentially. What are you talking about, bird? But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video to let you guys know that some more stuff is coming, like the Ranger. I was about to say Raptor. The Ranger, I got some stuff coming for it as well. Got some ditch lights I'm gonna put on there. Then I think I'm gonna take the fender flares back off and paint those back white or black, just to give it that OEM kind of look, because I know Raptors, they're like a plasticky color, like a black. So I think I'm gonna do that as well. I think they are. It might be a Trail Boss that I'm thinking of, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna paint those black again. And then the Raptor grill, I gotta order it. I'm still trying to figure out the best place to order it, because I don't want to get a cheap one. I want it to be a, you know, a quality item. Because let me tell you, cheap versus quality, there is a big difference, because that played a big part in these headers. I'm sure if this was Speed Engineering, they'd have went right on, no issues, but you live and you learn. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little quick video, let you guys know that we are gonna be putting some more stuff out. Just been slow about it. But yeah, let me give you guys some sounds back here, that way you can hear how it sounds idling. It doesn't sound terribly bad, honestly. And like I said, you know, there's still exhaust leaks. I am gonna put a cold start video here in the video as well. Truck is kind of loud as well. Like when you get on it, you can definitely hear it now that it can actually breathe like it wants to. But yeah, I got to go back over here. I thought I beat the steering or the header where the steering thing comes down enough to clear, but it's still rubbing. So I'm gonna have to go over here and take that linkage back out and beat on it again until I get it to where it's clearing it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.